Let me ask you something. What if your greatest purpose, the treasure you've been searching for your whole life, isn't out there somewhere, but it's been waiting for you right where you started? Well, that's the central mystery of one of the most incredible stories of our time, The Alchemist.
You know that feeling, right? That little whisper in the back of your mind that there's something more you're meant to be doing, some other path you're supposed to walk. Well, that exact feeling is what kicks off our entire story.
And our story doesn't begin with some great king or a mighty warrior. Nope, it starts in the quiet rolling fields of Andalusia with a humble shepherd boy and a dream he just can't shake. So let me introduce you to Santiago. His life is pretty simple. His world is made up of familiar hills, and his only real friends are his sheep. But night after night, he has the same dream. It's a vision of a hidden treasure, just waiting for him at the base of the Egyptian pyramids. It's like a little whisper of a destiny that's way, way bigger than the simple life he knows. And this right here, this is the spark. See, it's not really about the gold or the riches. It's about the possibility. The powerful idea that just chasing a dream is what actually makes life worth living. And for Santiago, that little spark is about to turn into a full-blown fire.
But of course, doubt starts to creep in. I mean, is he crazy to just abandon everything he knows for a dream? And as he's sitting there in a town square, just wrestling with this choice, fate steps in, disguised as an old king.
This is the classic crossroads, isn't it? It's a choice we all face. On one side, you've got safety, comfort, everything you know. And on the other, the terrifying but thrilling unknown. It's the life he has versus the one he's only ever dreamed of.
So this mysterious old man who says he's a king, he gives Santiago's dream a new name. He calls it a personal legend. And this is a total game changer. Suddenly, his dream isn't just some silly fantasy. It's his true purpose. It's the mission he was actually put on this earth to do.
This is the line. This is the promise the king leaves him with, and it's really the beating heart of the whole story. The idea is that if you go after your personal legend with everything you've got, the universe doesn't just watch, it actively helps you. It's got your back.
So with this incredible promise firing him up, Santiago sells his flock and sails for Africa. But he's about to learn a tough lesson. The universe's help doesn't always look like help. Not at first, anyway.
I mean, on his very first day in Tangier, it all falls apart. He trusts a guy he thinks is a new friend, a guide, and in the middle of a crowded market, poof, the guy's gone. And so is every last coin Santiago has. Just like that, the dream feels like it's over.
This. Zero. That's all he has left. In that moment of just absolute despair, he's convinced his dream has led him straight to his own ruin.
But right here, in his darkest moment, he makes a choice. Instead of giving up, he starts over. He gets a job in a crystal shop, and one day of work turns into a whole year. A full year of just being patient, of learning that setbacks are really just lessons. And by the end of it, he's earned more than enough to go home. But he's not the same person anymore. He chooses the dream.
He learns this really important lesson from his boss, the crystal merchant. See, the merchant has a dream of his own, but he's too scared to ever chase it. Why? Because he's afraid that the idea of the dream is better than the reality. He teaches Santiago that the biggest obstacle isn't failing, it's the fear of what you'll do after you succeed.
So, with his mind made up, Santiago joins a caravan heading right across the massive Sahara Desert. He's pushing deeper into the unknown, and in doing so, deeper into himself.
And then, in this beautiful oasis, the splash of green in a sea of sand, he meets Fatima. And in that one moment, everything just stops. He falls completely in love, and he realizes something huge, that true love isn't a detour from your personal legend. It's a core part of the journey itself.
He's actually ready to drop the whole quest to stay with her. But she teaches him about a much deeper kind of love. Maktub, she tells him, which means it is written. She knows that if their love is real, she has to let him go finish his journey. It's a love that frees you, not a love that holds you back.
So one afternoon, he's just watching these two hawks circling in the sky, and suddenly, the world seems to split open. He's hit with this terrifying, crystal-clear vision of an army storming their peaceful oasis. This isn't just a daydream, it's an omen. It's a message from the universe. So what do?
He has an impossible choice: stay quiet and stay safe, or risk his own life on what he saw. He chooses courage. He warns the tribal chiefs, and their response is chilling. If you're wrong, you're dead. But that one act of pure courage, of trusting the universe completely, is exactly what gets him noticed by his final guide, the alchemist.
Well, the vision turns out to be true. The oasis is saved. And now, with the legendary alchemist himself as his guide, Santiago starts the final and most dangerous part of his quest for the treasure.
Okay, so after surviving warring tribes and learning all these deep secrets of alchemy, Santiago is finally standing there, right in front of the pyramids. He sees the exact spot from his dream, and with his heart pounding in his chest, he starts to dig. This is it, the end of the journey.
And then, the ultimate gut punch. There's nothing there. As he's digging, he gets attacked by these thieves. They beat him, they steal the little bit of gold he has, and they just laugh at him. They mock this stupid kid who crossed an entire desert all because of a dream. It feels like the most pointless, tragic ending you could possibly imagine.
But wait, as the thieves are leaving, one of them turns back and scoffs. He says he's not dumb enough to chase a dream like Santiago. He says that he himself had a recurring dream about a treasure buried in a ruined church in Spain, under a sycamore tree, the exact spot where Santiago's journey began.
And in that one stunning moment, everything just clicks. He had to travel all the way across the world just to have a thief tell him where the treasure was, back home, all along. He had to go far away to find his way back, because the treasure was never just the gold. The real treasure was the person he had to become to find it.
So Santiago goes home. He digs up a chest of gold and jewels, and then he sets off to go back to Fatima. He became a true alchemist. He turned his journey into treasure. His story is complete. And it leaves all of us with one last big question. You've just heard his personal legend. What is yours?